Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel, and if you're new here, I want to say a big thank you and welcome to the family. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the process of how I was able to achieve the look we saw earlier on. This is actually my first time attempting a bridal makeup and I really like what it was giving. So Formulaya is going to be my model for today, and if you've not seen the tutorial on how we did her skin prep for long-lasting makeup, do not forget to check that out. Moving to it, so for foundation, I'm using Zaron and Beauty foundation. I'll be mixing these two shades to give me her perfect shade, and I'm just going to place it on her skin. I really like what it was giving, and for me, I preferred the beauty blender method than using brush. I don't know why, but I feel like the beauty blender works for me best. So I'm just going to press all of this foundation into her skin, and I'm not using too much product, guys. I'm using very small amounts of product on her face. So for our under eye, I'll be using this mini foam for our under eye because I don't want anything getting into our eyes. So I'm just going to press more foundation under our eyes, but you know, keep it small amounts. For concealer, I'm also going to be mixing this two shade. Guys, I'm going to drop description in my description box, like the product I use, so you can check that out later. So I'm just applying this on her T-zone area, and I'm going to be going back in to blend properly. Okay, so I'm going in with this other shade for her under eye again because I was not really liking what the other one was giving. I wanted her eyes to really be popping out. I wanted the highlighted area to be really highlighted. So I went in with one of the concealer I showed earlier on without mixing it. And I really like what it was giving now. I'm basically just going to apply this on her T-zone area too, like I did for the other one. And for blending this part, I'm going to be using the bigger foam instead of using the smaller foam because, you know, we want this to be really quick. For her contour, I went in with my Beauty foundation for her contour to contour her nose, and I'm just going to blend using the small foam for this. For my lipstick palette, I'm using the shade orange and red, and it was really giving me this very sweet glossy look, and I really love it so much. Okay, doing the same thing for the other part and going to blend everything in. I decided to go in with this other shade again for our under eye. I don't know what is wrong with me, but you know, I felt like I still don't have what I want, so I just went in for under eyes again and just her under eye, and I really like what it was giving her, I promise. Then I went in with this for my brow. This is the first time I'm trying this method, and I'm going to be posting a tutorial on how I was able to do this separately, so please do not forget to check that out later on. And now I'm just concealing her brow. Okay, and for my face definer, I'm using the light shade for under eye to, you know, set everything in. Next on the list, I'm going in with my setting powder from Zaron, and I'm just going to place this only on her under eyes because I'm going in for my eyeshadow. Just in case I have any fallen product, I can blend that out. I'm using the Avour eyeshadow palette for her eyes. You know, she's going to be a bride and you want to like use very light eyeshadow for her, so I went in with the brown shade. I don't know what was that. Then for my cut crease, I went back in with my concealer for the cut crease to, you know, cut her crease. I'm just really taking my time. Doing the same thing for the other side. Then I went in with a light nude shade to dab on the cut crease, and at first she was like, is this not going to be too much? I'm like, don't worry, trust the process. I know you're my bride and I know you want something very simple, and don't worry, I'm going to give you that. Okay, so I did the same thing for the other side. Now I'm going back in with the shade I used earlier on to blend the transition, to blend everything in together. So because my client had been closing her eyes for a while, so she started tearing, I had to quickly go back in to get them out because look, my work could spoil. All right, the next on the list for this product, I've not really tried this product before. This is my first time and I really like what it was giving. It was giving, you know, that shimmer girl. I love it so much. I'm using my hand for this application though. Then I have my Zaron gel liner. I'm going to be using this for her waterline to, you know, outline her waterline. Now I'm going to be dragging it out all the way from her waterline out upward for her eyeliner, sorry. And I was really scared to ask her to close her eyes because I don't want to see any tears at all. And guys, please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to do that, like, share and comment, you know, to keep the page interactive, because I'm doing this video for free and that's the only way you guys can really support me, you know. Next on the list, I have my mascara from Zaron, and I'm going to be using the very smallish one brush. And you know, I like this brush so much because it like goes in and then takes all of the hair out, and it's really a bomb. Now for her lashes, I'm using this glue. I don't know why she was holding the glue at the back, but anyway, she's trying to help me do some advertisement, and that was cool. Okay, I'm going to be placing this on her lashes. All right, time to take out the setting powder under her eye, and you can see what I'm doing. I'm brushing out at the same time I'm blending in. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what you're supposed to do. I went back in for my face definer using the dark shade, and I'm just going to snatch her nose again. Okay, I went back in with my setting powder to, you know, outline her nose properly. I want it to be really defined to give me that very smallish nose. Okay, and I'm just using small amounts, and now I'm going in for her T-zone area with the same setting powder. While I'm waiting for that to sit in, I'm using this product for her blush, for the powder blush. I'm using the shade orange and red, and guy, I love what it was giving. It was giving like, okay, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side of her face. All right, so now it's time for me to blend and take out the setting powder. So I'm dusting out, and at the same time I was blending. That's how you're supposed to do it. You take out, you blend. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I went back in for under eye to, give me that. I don't know, but I went back in for under eye. I went in with from my face definer. I'm using the same shade I used for her nose. Now I'm just going to, what do I call this? You know what it is? I'm just highlighting her cheekbone or something. And now I'm blending. I'm doing the same thing for the other part. This part has always been a trouble for me because I don't really get it right. Okay, so now I'm just blending. Then I went back in with a color shade powder, and I'm just going to press everything in, blend everything in together. I don't want to see sharp lines. I'm just going to try my best to blend everything together, and that is what I was doing here. Going back in with my mascara again for our under eye. I'm using the same one brush I used earlier on, and to get those hair out. This is what it's supposed to be for actually, but I prefer to use it for both sides. Okay, still on my face definer, I went in with the shimmer for the highlighter, what is it called, bronzer. Yes, so I'm just going to use it for her cheekbone. You can see what it is giving. Like, I love this look so much, and I'm proud of myself. I hope you're proud of me too. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Now I'm going to get this into like all over T-zone area, her chin, her upper lips line, forehead, nose bridge, everywhere. Okay, back to the main game. For her lips, I decided to go in with a dark shade foundation. I don't know why I decided to go in before I go in with my lips stick, and it wasn't really giving me dark because she's like a very dark skinned person. Okay, so I just used it anyways. All right, now I'm going in with this wine shade from my lipstick palette, and I really like what it was giving. I didn't want it to be too much, and I didn't want it to look so nude, like there's nothing there. And I'm using this nude shade from my lipstick palette, and we've blended together. So I decided to go in with this dark shade for my face definer again. Guys, I'm going to show a picture of how the face definer looks like, just in case you're confused. Okay, now she's smacking together to blend properly, and this part I used a very light concealer, which I almost regretted. I had to go off camera to like blend properly. Okay, and just trying to make sure it's well blended. Now time for the gloss process, and I really love what the gloss was giving. I love the way the lips was giving that glossiness. For her setting spray, I'm using this two setting spray and had to mix them together because why not. And this is what we have for the final look, and I hope this video will be able to help you through the process of making yours. And guys, please do not forget to subscribe, like and share. All right, bye.